ride blade on curve, would you still love me? If I'm in my mind at work, would you still love me?
Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of The Road to a Free Icon. Today is going to be episode 7. As you can see right in front of you, this is the team we've built over the last sort of 6 episodes. It's shaping up pretty strongly for a Premier League team. I'm relatively happy with it. But as ever, at the beginning of this episode, we have some packs to open. We've got 5 packs in this store here. I think 4 of them are gold and 1 of them is a premium bronze pack. So we'll get the premium bronze pack out the way at the beginning and then we'll move on to potentially getting some players that will either sell for some coins or potentially go straight into one of our 2 online and offline squads. So let's start with this premium bronze pack then, see if we get any sort of inform or anything. It is a Flair, which is just going to be a rare bronze player. He's going to be a Korean goalkeeper, Lee Bum Young. So that's fantastic. I really could not care about any of these players, really. They're not going to help us at all. Unless there's any League 1 players. Oh, there actually is. We'll put him in the squad and we will send the rest to the club. So 2 gold packs, a premium gold pack and a 2 players pack. I think we'll start with one of these normal gold packs. They only have 1 rare, so at times it can be unlikely that you actually get a player in them, a rare player in them. We do actually get a rare player. So we got the Flair, it's 1 Flair. We actually get a flag as well, Portugal. No, oh my God, I thought for a second I just pulled Ronaldo from a blooming, what is it, single rare gold pack, normal rare gold pack. We have got Pereira though. He's a CDM from Portugal. He's 83 rated. Very good physical and defending stats there as well. So, I mean, he's not going to fit into any team that we've got, but maybe he sells. We've also got Vicino. We've got Josebed, I think, and Didney. Fair enough, or Dione. Is that Dione? Dione. None of them are actually going to help us in any way. Let's just see if this guy actually goes for anything. His only good stats really are his physical and defending. He goes for, it looks like about 2,000 coins, so that's fair enough. We'll put him on the transfer list. We'll also put these 3 players here on the transfer list. We'll send all of these consumables to the club and we'll move on to the next pack. So I think we'll go for the 2 players pack now, just because last time I opened one of these, we got a silver player as the rare rather than the gold player. Is it going to be the same this time? We do get a Flair. It is a rare gold player with flag again. It's going to be an Argentinian flag, a striker. It's going to be Icardi, is it? 84 rated. That is another very decent pull from this pack. I'm pretty impressed with that. I believe we're going to sell him because, again, he's not going to fit into our squad. This could free up some coinage to go for Alan Shearer or to strengthen our squad. I imagine he's going for like 3 grand or something around that. He's actually going for about 5 grand or 5 to 6,000 coins basically. So that's, again, absolutely fine by me. We'll send him to the transfer list and we'll have a look at this League 1 again, silver player. We'll send him to the club just in case we can put him in the offline squad. And we'll move on to the next pack. So 2 really good pulls so far for the packs that they've been. But we've got 2 more even better packs, or 1 more even better pack to open, as well as another gold normal pack. So we'll go for the gold normal pack first. We won't skip it. We'll see if we get another rare player. I'm not expecting one. Again, we don't get a rare player. We just get a standard non-rare gold. It is going to be Luis, who I believe plays for, that's either a Russian team or a Dutch team. Not sure where he's actually from. We'll skip this. We'll wait for it to load. And he is from, yeah, Spartak Moscow. He's from Cape Verde. We do get Eduardo, who is a rare, non-rare gold Premier League player. So we'll send him to the club just in case we can utilise him. I don't think we'll need him. We also get 1,000 coins here, which is not a bad thing to get in a standard gold pack. We get the rare as a contract, and we get Castro from the Liga Santander, who we're going to send to the transfer list. We also get another Liga Santander player, who is going to be Cartabia, I think that was, and we are going to send Lewis as well to the transfer list. We've got a lot of players to sell so far. We'll send these consumables to the club, and we've got 1 more pack to be getting on with. So this is the biggest pack. We've got a premium gold pack here. It's potential that we could not get, we might not get a rare gold player. I hope we do. We get a Flair. Do we get flags? We don't get flags, so it's going to be like an 80 rated or less. He's a German striker by the name of Podolski, who I believe plays in the Japanese league, so I think he probably sells, you know. Not sure, but I think he might. Did we get anyone else in this pack? Another rare player, maybe? Let's have a look. We didn't. We did get Nathan Redmond, though, so we'll send him to the club. We did also get Jurkic. We're going to send him to the transfer list. And we're also... Actually, we could keep Ramos. He's a right midfielder in the Spanish league, I believe. Yeah, so we can keep him for the offline squad. And Podolski, we'll just have a little check quickly on whether he actually sells. And he's going for pretty much the bin price. It looks like people are trying to sell him for about 1,000 coins. So maybe we can stick him on the bench. We'll send him to the club. I don't know why. I just feel like maybe he can come on and do a little job with that great shooting stat that he's got. I think it was 83 shooting. These two silvers then are not going to be of any use to us. So we'll sell them. We'll put them on the transfer list for now. We'll send the rest of this to our club. And we'll crack on with the first game of the episode, but not before we go and have a look at the players that we're going to sell in the transfer market. So from last time then, we did manage to sell Van der Beek for 700 coins. We also managed to sell this silver as soon as this loads for 450 coins. And we also sold this Brazilian striker Ari as soon as this loads as well, for I think 900 coins there, so someone bought him on the buy it now. Now we've got to go ahead and list all of these players that we just packed and see if we can get maybe up to 50,000 coins is my aim by the end of the episode. Right, so I've just noticed this. We might have a slight change of plan before we go ahead and list every single one of those players that we just packed, because we can finish this ways to play starter objective, which I still haven't done because I have not yet done a squad building challenge. So let's press X to take us to the squad building challenges. There's a lot of seasonal challenges going on at the moment, some Footmas ones. I believe we're not really going to be able to complete any of these ones where we're going to get like Musa or Lingard. There's going to be too much that we have to give away there, and our squad's already quite thin. So we've got a let's keep going one. I'm going to have a look and see which one of these is going to be appropriate for us to complete without losing too many players, so that we can get this pack, this reward pack, and then go and sell the rest of the players that we haven't used in the challenge. So actually what I've decided to do is go for this squad building challenge, which gives us a rare Electrum players pack, as you can see up there in the top left. That's going to be our reward. Then on top of that, we're going to get the reward for completing the starter objective. And then as well, I just bought a player on the transfer market, which was Prudel, this centre back you see here. And that gave me, I think, an extra few hundred coins that I haven't redeemed yet. Anyway, so we're going to be losing a few players that we have come to know and love in this series so far. So, for example, Dragovic, Davis, Rodriguez, Fur, Besic, and also Tana on the right here, who's been a real mainstay in the offline squad, as well as Johnson and this 84 rated non-rare who we packed, I think, in the last episode. We are going to be saying goodbye to all of them, as well as the Chelsea keeper we just packed, and of course Podolski up front as well. That's how we're going to end up utilising him. So let's submit this. We're going to get the reward for getting the squad completed, the squad building challenge completed. We're going to also get the Electrum pack, which could give us something decent. We've got a trophy as well, a solid test, which is literally just to complete a squad building challenge. So we are going to go out to the FUT Central. We got another trophy as well as we go over to look at it. But if we go over here, we are going to be able to redeem the reward for this first exchange task, which we are going to get a gift pack, a gold gift pack for, which is fine. That's, you know, never harms anyone. And have a look at this, ways to play completed. So that is the starter task. We get a premium gold pack for that. So although I started this episode with a little pack opening, we are going to get even better packs than I started this episode with. So I think we can also redeem one more objective, which is buy a defender. We get 350 coins for that. So that's the small stuff. Now let's go over to the store and open these three packs that we have. Let's start obviously with the worst, which is the gold gift pack, which has no rares in it, but may contain a key little gold non-rare player that we can use in one of our squads. So let's do that first. And we are going to get a player by the name of Shirichis, who I believe played for Spurs, now plays for Napoli in the Italian league. So not even a bad player, really. Obviously, I can't really use him. We'll stick him on the transfer list at the moment. We'll send these consumables to the club and we'll get onto the meaty packs. So let's go for the premium gold pack first. We're opening it right now. Hopefully we'll get a rare player. Are we going to get some flares? We get one flare. We don't get the flag, so we are going to get an average rare gold player. It's a Porto left back by the name of Leun. So he has pretty good all-round stats there. Not going to use him again. He seems like a Mexican player from the Portuguese league, I believe it said. But we do also get Santa Maria and we get Cho Yong Hyung. So we also get the Roma badge over here, the Roma kit, sorry, which is quite nice. Should we start using that? I think we're going to make this active. Let's make this our home kit, considering Bonfire Night has been and gone. So fair enough, we'll do that. We'll also send the rest of these to the club because they're actually untradeable. I didn't realize this was an untradeable pack. But it is, we get 2 gold players and a silver player as untradeable items in the club in case, I don't know, any injuries come into play and stuff like that. So we do have this rare Electrum players pack to end things off. All rare players, 6 silver and 6 gold. It's a great pack to get. We get 3 big flares there. Is it going to be a walkout? It looks like it might be a walkout, you know. It's going to be a Dortmund midfielder. It's not a walkout, but it is a decent player in Castro. I was about to call him Fidel Castro, but I'm pretty sure he was some sort of political figure in Cuba. But anyway, I don't know why I've just mentioned that, but we got Castro in the pack. Are we going to get any other decent players? Maybe like a Rashford, someone who's not a brilliant rating, but maybe goes for a lot of coins. Let's have a look when this loads. We got Kevin Campbell, who's a Bundesliga player. We got Sacco, who could be used in our squad and probably will. We also get Eduardo, who I believe is a 5-star skill. Oh, he's not actually at all. We do get Poulsen as well and Altidore. So these are tradable items. So we can send all of these to the transfer list. As far as these silvers go, we get Joshua John with 89 pace. Some of these with the squad building challenges and stuff that are going on right now might go for some coins. So we'll have a look and see about that. And then we will get into a game. So everyone has been listed. A few of them sold already, which has put us up, as you can see over there, to 40.4 thousand coins. We are getting closer to this man here, Mr. Alan Shearer, whose price has actually slightly increased. We're still a long way off of being able to get him into the club, but we know that that is the aim. But without further ado, having opened all those packs, we've sold one more player here. Who is it? It's going to be Oyarzabal, who's gone for 1.2k. Fair enough. That's another little bit of coinage to our collection. So let's go ahead and get into our first game then of the episode after all of that. This is going to be our squad going into the game. We've got Danny Ings up front. We've got Joshua King up front next to him. We've got Nkudu on the left, Matt Phillips on the right, Hughes and Alana in the centre of midfield, Marcos Alonso left back, Jan Matt right back, Johnny Evans and Rojo at centre back with Tom Heaton in goal. On the bench then we do have newcomer Sacco, who we just packed, and also Nathan Redmond, who we just packed. They are going to replace Dragovic and Jay Rodriguez respectively. We are going to get into this game now and see who our opponent is. Okay, we're going with the Roma kit this time. Let's see what this guy is packing in terms of his team. 79 rated team. He's got a decent Premier League French hybrid. He's got Mbappe up front, Koeman right mid, Marshall left wing. He's got a midfield of Gabriel Jesus, weirdly, Bakayoko and Schneiderlin, Shaw and Bellerin at fullback, Sanchez, Koscielny at centre-back and Joe Hart in goal. That Gabriel Jesus centre mid card is bizarre. I don't know if his midfield's really going to work, but I mean, let's see if it does. Oh, he's done me with Gabriel Jesus' little trick there. And he's going to keep going unless I can get a little foot in. I do. It's going to be Will Hughes now. What can he do with it? He's going to lay it back into the defence. Over to Jan Matt and over to Matt Phillips, who's going to try and turn his man. Doesn't have too much space. Hughes now gives it to King. Are we going to give it back to Matt Phillips? We are going to knock the ball that way. Can Phillips keep this thing and deliver a cross? He does. It's going to be defended well by Sanchez. Oh, what's happened there? Oh, he gave the ball away and I just pressed circle because I was trying to tackle. And it turned out to be a Danny Ings snapshot that rolled wide. That was actually relatively close. Oh, it's a terrible lunge from the left back. I think it was Alonso. It's going to be a little trick from Mbappe. Tries it. Oh, he's straight through. Oh, it's hit the post. That was a lucky escape. He did the little classic tricks. He's done those 2 tricks, one after the other, about 2 or 3 times in this game. And we have got a chance now with Danny Ings, who... Oh, terrible pass from Danny Ings. Have we got the ball, though? We haven't. Alonso knocked in towards Hughes. Can he find the right pass? He does. Back to King. One more. Back to King. Go on, son. Go on. It's got to go in. Oh, it's cleared off the line by his defender. Was it Bellerin? I'm not sure who exactly cleared it off the line. But we do have the ball now with Matt Phillips. Have a shot, Matt Phillips. It's in. Oh, it's a great save again from Joe Hart. Can we get a third chance? Oh, it's good dribbling from Bellerin. Great composure. And the chance fizzles out. We're going to get it away. Martial on the edge of the box has a shot. Good save again from Tom Heaton. Lots of chances, but none of them going in this match so far. That's half time. It's a tight contest. A lot of shots, like I said, from both sides. Probably he's just on top with shots. and chances, but we've certainly had our fair share. In fact, it's 4 and 3 in terms of shots and shots on target each. He's slightly outdoing me on possession, but I can win this game. I know I can. It's actually Gabriel Jesus in midfield. Oh no. We're going to get the tackle in. He tries the trick, does almost successfully pull it off. It's Gabriel Jesus now, puts it in the bottom left-hand corner, and that centre midfield card of Gabriel Jesus is apparently working. This guy is a one-trick pony though, but so far I can't break him down, and his trick has just about come off in that instance. He goes 1-0 up with Gabriel Jesus. Look at that, nutmeg my defender, very lightweight from him, skips the goal. Gabriel Jesus puts them 1-0 up in the 50th minute. Oh, he's got the ball straight through the middle of Gabriel Jesus. What is that defensively? Honestly, what is the CPU defence playing at there? Honestly, Gabriel Jesus was running in a straight line, and the defender just steps up and misses the ball. We do have the ball though with Will Hughes, who's going to give the ball to King. It's going to have to be a counter-attack here. Not many players up for me, and we lose out. That was awful defending just there. Oh, he's all the way through here. Easy, easy. Defenders lunging in. CPU defenders, absolutely not a clue what they are doing. And Gabriel Jesus, central midfield Gabriel Jesus guard, gets his second goal of the game. I've paused it here, so I'm going to try and make a tactical switch, and I'm also going to make a substitution. Okay, we're going to try the 4-2-2-2. The only change I've made is bringing Redmond on for Matt Phillips. Let's see if this can change anything in the dying embers of this game. Too many tricks that shouldn't be coming off for him here with Gabriel Jesus. Hughes plays a beautiful pass out to Redmond, who should be faster than Luke Shaw. He is going to be able to outpace him. What's he going to do? He chops inside, he keeps the ball, laid into Josh King, turns. What a poor touch from Josh King to ruin that chance. And what are the defence doing? Look, he's just running in straight lines doing tricks, and it's absolutely mugging me off. There we go, full-time whistle goes. Another completely undeserved loss, is fair to say. Should have definitely put away at least one of my chances, and his goals were dodgy. He just kept bashing the trick stick. He didn't know what he was doing, and my CPU defenders were not responding well to that whatsoever. Couldn't finish my dinner though. Average ratings there, we get 394 coins for that loss, and we should have scored at least one goal. I reckon a draw would have been a fair result. As you can see, 7 shots there. Not the best, not the worst. Let's forget about this game and move on to the next one, shall we? Wasn't particularly impressed with my striking options there, so we are going to make a complete change to the front three. We're going to make a formation change to a 4-3-3. Then we're going to bring in Antonio, Walcott and Izquierdo up top. Lallana keeps his place as does Hughes. Krychowiak comes in at defensive midfield, and then in the defence we don't change anything apart from Johnny Evans, who loses his place out to John Stones, and Heaton remains in goal. Let's see if this team can do any better, because I was not liking the 4-4-2 vibes that I was getting from the last game. I need to at least score this game because I'm on a bad run of form at the moment, and I need to get out of it. Let's play this match. Let's see what our opponent's team is saying. Hopefully it's not as good as last time, even though last time the actual team wasn't very good. This time we do have Gabbiadini and Charlie Austin up front, Redmond, Tadic, very Southampton orientated, and Mesa right behind, Alonso left wing back, right wing back it looks like Cedric. Then we have in midfield, I think that's Tompkins or Dan. Not sure who the left back is, it might be Bubba Rahman. Didn't see the other centre back or the keeper, but I'm pretty sure it was a Premier League squad. Heavily orientated, like I said, around Southampton. It's beatable. I know I can win this game. Got the ball now with Roque Mesa, who plays a little reverse ball up to Cedric. Krychowiak trying to snuff out. Oh, that is going to be a goal. Poor defending from the CPU again. They just don't get a foot in ever. Charlie Austin puts them 1-0 up. Look at this. It was just poor defending there. Should have got something on it. And then look, just no one wanted to make a challenge when he got the ball, Charlie Austin, in the middle. 1-0 already. What is wrong with me? Why am I not playing very well? I don't understand at the moment. Okay, he's giving the ball away stupidly to Adam Lallana, who's going to play a dodgy ball. Wasn't the ball I wanted to Antonio. Antonio's got options here. He's going to play it over here. Is it oh, what is going on with my crossing at the moment? That was such a simple little cross to the runner, and he just puts it straight into the keeper's arms for like the 3rd time in the last 2 matches. Why is this happening? Lallana gives it out to Hughes, who loses out now. It's going to be John Stones against Austin. Look at that. How is Charlie Austin pulling that off? Look at that. It's a great shot. Save from Heaton, but how did Austin turn into Lionel Messi for a split second there? I don't understand. Gabbiadini coming forward now. Is he oh, straight through the legs? Is this going to be a goal? Not even dangling any feet, and it's in the back of the net. What is going on? Honestly, what is going on? Okay, Krychowiak, come forward. Put him under a bit of pressure. We've got the ball here. Antonio. Let's lay it back to Hughes. Where's the run, Antonio? It's there. Antonio with a little dummy. Back to Will Hughes. Have a shot, Will Hughes. Oh, it's a decent shot. just drifted too far over though. Okay, the ball comes over here to Theo Walcott, who can put a ball in. Yeah, he has put a ball in. It's a good shot as well. Great volley this time from, I think it was Antonio. Saved by the keeper. Can't get the ball in the back of the net today. Krychowiak though with a chance. He's going to reverse this ball into Will Hughes. Back again to Krychowiak. Back to Hughes. Little knock here to Lallana. Back to Hughes again. Oh, we just one pass too many there really. And it is half time. 2-0 we're losing. What is going on today? Cannot play with these players for the life of me lately. Last episode didn't get a win. First game of this episode lost 2-0 when I should have really drawn it at least. This time, Charlie Austin is turning into Lionel Messi and I can't get a goal once again. What is going on? I don't know. Krychowiak finds a great position to... Oh, we've got to score here. If this isn't a goal, shouldn't put too much pressure on myself, really. I've put the ball over here. Oh my God. That honestly was the worst thing that could have happened. It just took ages and the touch was poor. The ball was poor. Come on, let me score, would you? There, Walcott. He needs someone to pass to. He's got Antonio, who's got Janmat, who's got Krychowiak. Oh, it's a great dummy from Krychowiak. After shot, Krychowiak, it's gone in. That is the way to break your duck. And Krychowiak puts in a lovely long-range effort. I needed something like that to go in. It does. Grigiorz Krychowiak, I believe is how you say his name, our number 8, the CDM, puts a lovely goal in the top left corner. Please now, can we build on this? Really, we need to. Okay, we've got the ball now, 80 minutes played. Janmat's got the ball. What can he do with it? He's marking me very well, this guy. What is he doing in Division 8, to be fair? Hughes finds Antonio, who finds a ball through to Lallana. Please score. Oh, that was such a good opportunity. Lallana should have done so much better with his first touch to take it away from the defender, and he could have put that in the back of the net, but it wasn't to be. We've still got time though. Yeah, there we go. It's full time as Austin tries to go for a third potentially. We've lost 2-1. What is happening? This is Division 8 and I'm 5 games without a win. Who are they matching me up with here? These should be easy wins. I've been playing FIFA since like Well, I've been playing FIFA since 98, but Ultimate Team I've been playing since like 2012 or 11, and I'm losing in this fashion. Not good enough. 9 shots for him, 6 shots for me. He outpossessed me, and look at that, 2 draws and 3 losses. We could get relegated here from Division 8 unless something changes soon. A few more of these players have sold. I'm just clearing them all now, and we're up to 44 grand in the bank. So maybe what I'll do now is have a look at some of your suggestions from the last video, from the last episode of the Road to a Free Icon, episode 6, and we will have a look and see if we can get 1 or 2 of them done. So I did have this comment from George Watts, who I think was smoking a little bit of the wacky backy before he commented this. First of all, he said, please start uploading again. Now, this was on a week where I'd probably uploaded about 4 videos or 3 videos, so I'm not sure what he was getting at there. Then he tells me to get Antonio, who I'm not sure if he's seen, but we already have got him. And then he did make a suggestion of Smalling, who you can get for about 1k. I don't think the defence is really the problem, but we just can't really convert or score or get ourselves up the pitch. So another suggestion that I got was Ben the Bowler has a bowling ball Setch, who said that we should buy Raheem Sterling. I believe he's quite cheap, and it's about time that we upgraded Matty Phillips. So let's go and have a look and see if we can get a Sterling for cheap. Okay, so we're going to be able to pick Raheem Sterling up for 1900 coins. Not too bad. We got him for under 2k. He's a brand new card, fresh record, as you can see, no games played. We'll add him to the squad, and we'll perhaps go on to sell Matty Phillips now in the transfer market. So I think this is one of our strongest lineups in terms of player ratings here. We've got Antonio up front for this game. Sterling comes in straight away at the right wing position. Izquierdo comes in at the left wing. Lallana and Wijnaldum now do make the midfield, with Krychowiak, who scored the 1 goal of this episode in the last game. We've got Alonso, who keeps his place at left back. We've got Coleman, who comes in at right back, and we've got the new player Sacco, who comes in for Rojo at centre back, alongside John Stones with Tom Heaton in goal. So this team could potentially bring us our first win if we step up our game in this next match. Here we go then, our next opponent and our final opponent. Again, only a 67 chemistry team. He's got Vardy up front with, I think, Werner. He's got Dele Alli, Herrera and Salah in midfield behind. Then he's got a back 5 of Baines. Not sure who the right back is. Begovic and goal, and the 3 centre-backs are Gary Cahill. I think that's Castro, who we packed earlier. And I don't actually know who the Brazilian Roma centre-back is, but we've got to watch out for a lot of those players. But the chemistry surely is enough for us to have a slight advantage in this game. Let's see if we can do something. Over to Antonio. Coleman making another little run. Antonio chooses to go back to Lallana, who goes back to Izquierdo. Terrible touch. Through though to... Oh, it's gone in. Adam Lallana with the run through the middle. I don't know why he didn't celebrate, but the left-footed shot comes off the post from Adam Lallana. Wasn't the best goal I've ever scored, but it was a nice run through the middle from Lallana. Izquierdo with his first assist for the club, I believe. And that is an okay goal, I suppose, but we're going to take it. We need something like that to come off, and it's 1-0. Alonso now. Alonso can run down the byline. He's sliding all over the shop. He's got Izquierdo, who's going to make the overlap. The worst possible place that Alonso could have put that, he did. And now Izquierdo back to Alonso now. Alonso with the chance to cross this ball in. It's a great cross, and it's in from Raheem Sterling. Back post. Now, me and my brother-in-law have this meme. We always play FIFA, and every time he seems to use Sterling, he seems to get a back post header. I've never got one before. That is the first time I've ever scored a header, I'm pretty sure, on FIFA with Raheem Sterling. I just can't believe that's just happened. But basically, the ball came in here. Lovely little ball. And Raheem Sterling beat some sort of centre-back. I think it might have been his makeshift Castro, who's playing centre-back, who Raheem Sterling beat there. But on his debut, Sterling gets a goal and it's 2-0. Wijnaldum now. Maybe this is all we need. Maybe we just needed to go full strength here. Can we get a ball over to Sterling for another goal? It's a good shot. Might have been offside there. It wasn't actually a good shot in the end because it rolled wide. He gets a yellow card. Are we going to pull it back for the free kick? No, it's a goal kick, but that was a decent chance for us. Raheem Sterling couldn't convert this time. Werner coming forward here. We're going to have to get a tackle in somehow. Sacco! Oh, it's Vardy and Werner with the link-up play like I was talking about earlier. Vardy just gets across the defence and heads near post past Heaton. Could have done better there defensively, probably. Wasn't really in my control. But look at that. Heaton just reacted a little bit too slowly. And it's 2-1 just like that. Coleman now have the shot. Coleman. Oh, it's a good shot. Saved by Begovic. Will roll out for a corner. And we're still looking threatening, even though they pulled one back. Got the ball now with Wijnaldum on the edge of the box. Great touch from Wijnaldum. Has the shot. Saved by the keeper. Maybe should have bought the free kick there. But it wasn't a bad shot. We need to just score one more and create that little bit of daylight once again. We've got Izquierdo now. Ball into Antonio. Oh, I thought that had gone top bins. Literally did. Just goes wide from Antonio. Another left-footed volley. Lallana plays a lovely ball over to Izquierdo. Good chest touch now. A little bit of lag creeping into the game. Izquierdo rolls it back. Needs someone to make himself available. Antonio does. It's going to be poked back to Izquierdo from Antonio. Lovely ball. It's got to be a goal. Sterling get the rebound. 3-1. I'm about to say to Charlton, to the Icon FC. Raheem Sterling puts it in for his second goal on his debut game. He is getting in all sorts of dangerous areas at the moment. Looks like he could be a very good signing going forward. And that was a lovely little take. Even though he missed the first one, he got the rebound. So what can you really ask for? Look at that. Number 10 at the moment, Raheem Sterling. Little tight angle in the back of the net. Open goal. 3-1. Ball with Werner here. We're going to go to ground. Great tackle from Marcos Alonso. Didn't care about going to ground in the penalty box. He saw his eyes on the ball. Corner comes in now. Going to be a header. Well blocked. We're going to get away though. Marcos Alonso up to Michael Antonio, who's going to use his pace to get past the defender. Look at him holding someone off in the middle there. Antonio has too much pace for Gomez. This has got to be a goal for Antonio. And it is the post. I was about to say it is a goal for Antonio, but it hit the post. That was a poor finish from Antonio. Werner takes the touch inside, and that's half-time. 3-1 is the score to the Icon FC. We're on track for our first win in 2 episodes, no less. Raheem Sterling, the star man. 11 shots. We've had 54% possession to his 6 shots and 46% possession. We're playing well. We're deserving the lead at the moment. Lallana coming forward with the ball now. Plays a lovely time ball over to Antonio. Back to Wijnaldum, back to Antonio, and that is 4-1. Little bit sweaty there, but I played it over to Wijnaldum thinking, yeah, that's the easiest option. And then I was like, hang on a minute, I want my striker to get a goal this episode. So I played it back to Antonio. Luckily, it worked out. 4-1 in the 86th minute, and we are looking to get our first win, like I said, in 5 or 6 games now. Okay, we've got the ball up here with Antonio. Antonio's going to find a ball over to Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling's on a hat-trick here. What's he going to do? Chops inside, left-footed finesse, doesn't manage to get it past Begovic. Begovic just came out, just thought, why not? It's 4-1. Might as well try and be a hero here. And we've got the ball again with Wijnaldum, though. Wijnaldum's going to do a little trick straight through the middle. Wijnaldum, got to score it. Does. That's 5-1. Genie Wijnaldum gets in on the goal action. Number 4. He's going to do a little boogie with a couple of his teammates, Antonio and Izquierdo. and we have won this game in great fashion. There we go then, full time as Dele Alli loses out to someone in the midfield. I think it was Wijnaldum. Anyway, we have won 5-1. Let's go and have a look at the ratings now. Finally, we get 3 points on the board. Finally, we're looking towards potentially getting out of Division 8. There's the replay of Lallana's initial goal that came off the post. Let's go and have a look at the player ratings though. Sterling, the debutant, gets man of the match with a 9.5. Izquierdo also with a 9.5. Antonio and Lallana 9.3. Wijnaldum 9.2. The defence all on high 8s and low 9s for Marcos Alonso. Assists then from 3 from Izquierdo. I didn't realise he had 3 to his name that game. But he was the only one that provided assists alongside Marcos Alonso, so fair play. We played brilliantly. We'll move on. We'll try and keep some momentum going for the next episode, and that's going to be it for this one. So, with some players being sold, Chirichis went for 1,000, 1,100 for Campbell, 300 for Fisher, and some of the sort of relatively insignificant fees. Oh, there we go, 5.7k Icardi did go for, so that is a nice little amount of money. He's now been discarded apparently. We're going to relist all these lot as well, see if they go by the time we record the next episode. And for now, we're sitting at just over 50k, so it won't be long before we break the 100,000 coined bank margin that we set a few episodes ago. That was the target we set. That's going to come soon, so make sure you stick around for the next episode. Make sure you leave your recommendations. Let me just get the squad up so you can see if you have any recommendations for this team. Make sure you leave them down below if you do. And without further ado, I will see you in the next video. Like, subscribe, and sweet!